Hey guys, Bolt here. We're here for the summary of Nancy Drew, and I think it's The Secret of the Old Clock or something like that. Mystery number 12. We finished it last week. We'll probably be doing something that isn't the next Nancy Drew next week, and then we'll be back to Nancy Drew 2 weeks from now. Give it a little bit of a break. Not to mention, I'm buying a lot of games recently, so it's nice to understand. So basically, Nancy. So this is a separate. Either it's a separate timeline or we're making this a prequel. If I can remember correctly, I'm pretty sure this is another timeline, because I'm pretty sure you call either Nancy has another mom, like her dad remarried, or she has a mom in one of the other games. Because I'm pretty sure in the Curse of Blackmore Manor, I'm pretty sure I called her mom and got a hold of her. But apparently she's dead in this timeline. So it's the 1930s or something like that. I can't remember. It's I think the Depression is happening during this game, and basically Nancy's dad has a package and all that, wants you to send it to him. You're also there to help a friend. Emily, her mother Gloria, has recently passed away. She needs help understanding things. Her mother was the owner of a let's see here. It's a restaurant, but I'm pretty sure it's also like a hotel/motel. Without Gloria, there's like no one to help understand how to run things. So without her mom, Emily has to try to figure out what to do with this restaurant. But because it's the Depression, you can't just ask a bank and you can't ask this person. No one has money right now. So you need to keep up on your game, or you lose too much money, you have to go under. Same with a bank. One of the bank tellers he's gonna lose his bank because they're under amount of money. And in the death of Gloria, her best friend Jean comes to become her guardian, to try to help her figure out stuff, but she doesn't even know what to do. And basically, your whole thing is, what can we do? You talk to Emily, and apparently, let's see here. Josiah, where is he? Josiah Crowley was an older man that hung around Gloria and basically promised that he would take care of them if anything were to happen. Or, that he owes them a lot. So when he died of age, I think earlier the year of this game, I think it was a few months. When he died, the will came through, and all she was given was, I think, a few small possessions. It was no money or anything like they thought it was going to be. The will that did get read out gave everything to a telepath known as Richard Topham, who literally got his house, his property, his money. Literally everything was left to him except for a few things that were materials, and a clock given to the banker. It was very dumb. And it was very suspicious that, this person that was only teaching him a few tricks and not being, there was no, bond there. There's nothing to really tell them about their bond. So you're just doing all this running to figure out what can we do about the restaurant for Emily, and what happened to Josiah's money, and why did the will get read out this way. And you're wondering, is there an actual real will? Was there a secondary one? And as you're going through, you figure out that Josiah has been talking to other people outside of the town, and basically saying that he was a director, I believe, or he was an actor, and he was very well known, but these people thought he was lying when he found out that it was his name, and they never heard of him, and he wasn't known for much. But then we find out through another bank that we get like a golden golf ball play on one of the courses, and it was a hole-in-one, and we go back to the banker, and the banker was like, you get a key to a vault, and he's like, where did you get this key? How did you get this key? You tell him how you got it, and he's like, oh, that reminds me of this other person that called me an ace in the hole. And it turned out to be Josiah's real name, which was his actual actor name, which was a secondary vault, and in it was two things. One, it was the actual will that was going to give people that were nice to him, like Gloria, the banker and Gloria, money. So both the banker and Gloria, Emily, would be in good terms. And Topham was not awarded anything. So he probably wrote up another will. And then also there's a picture of someone else named Jane, who actually is the one. And apparently the Jane that was been guardian over Emily hasn't been the real one. So apparently this false person intercepted the letter from Gloria to Jane, found out about it, figured out, let me go try to get whatever I can out of this family that's hurting. She steals a bunch of jewels and stuff from Emily, kind of like gaslights her into thinking she's going crazy because of the stress, and let's just give up the restaurant, and you let me use the money to do whatever I can with it. Then she would run away with it. So basically she was just gaslighting this poor kid who just lost her mother into giving up all her mother's possessions and everything that she can get off of her and leave her out to dry. But luckily Nancy, on her very first case, by the way, I didn't mention this, it's earlier in the timeline, she has no mother, and this is her first case, so she's never solved a mystery before this one. So literally it is, Nancy shows up to be a friend after she lost her mother. Nancy lost her mother earlier. We're trying to figure out about what to do about the restaurant, trying to figure out what to do about this will, and then doing all these little tasks to figure out who had what bond with whom. And it turns out that basically this one telepath has been frauding a will, and this other girl isn't even the guardian, and just basically playing a gaslighting game, playing Among Us with this poor girl to try to get all the money off of her. But anyways, that's it. I gotta get to rewriting of Boo Saga. So anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.